Canadian officials have now determined what went wrong in this deadly accident near Vancouver's airport. The plane crashed just minutes after takeoff and caught fire. Trapped passengers had to be rescued by passers-by. The pilots later died of their injuries. Ian Hannamansing covered the crash for us in 2011 and has the details of the report tonight. Ian?
Adrian, investigators say it was a particular set of circumstances, all small by themselves, that lined up together to create this catastrophic crash. It came so close to landing safely, but this twin-engine Beechcraft plane slammed into a road near Vancouver's airport.
7 passengers! 7 passengers!
Killing both pilots and seriously injuring all 7 passengers. Today, the Transportation Safety Board explained what went wrong.
This was certainly a chain of events coming together with a lack of information that trapped these pilots into believing that they were doing the right thing, and it wasn't.
It started with this oil cap on the left engine not being properly secured. 15 minutes after leaving Vancouver, the pilots saw oil leaking and turned back. Just before they landed, they throttled up the right engine, the one without the leak. That was standard procedure, but on this plane, at this speed and altitude, it suddenly rolled to the left and dove into the ground. When the plane skidded to a stop here, just short of the runway, it burst into flames. And it was that fire that likely killed the pilots. Like the crash itself, the fire was almost certainly preventable. Electricity surged through the wreckage, igniting spilled fuel. 7 years ago, the TSB recommended a so-called kill switch be made mandatory to shut down the electrical system on impact. But the federal government didn't do it. The TSB is now repeating its recommendation, saying the switches will save lives.
Transport Canada agrees with us. However, I can't say why they haven't acted. The board has assessed their response as unsatisfactory.
Last fall, we spoke to the mother of one of the pilots after an interim report was released. She isn't speaking publicly today, but told us then about her anguish over the failure to make the switches mandatory.
A report comes out and you find out that an accident was survivable, that there was no reason for him to get burned like that. That was the killer.
For more than 6 months now, we've been asking Transport Canada why it hasn't taken action, and again today it declined to comment. So too did the airline, Thunderbird, and many of the passengers who have launched a lawsuit. Adrian?
Thanks, Ian. Our Ian Hannamansing in Vancouver tonight.